type, the biggest cowards on the planet, want to talk about the home of the brave and all of that crap. Yeah, we ain't free here, and these people ain't brave. They don't care as long as it's not happening to them. They'll go murder people in foreign countries, sure, but they'll ignore you as a human being in this country. And that's the wonderful thing about people who don't have to live it. Here in America, you have the luxury of looking the other way, saying, oh, those people chose it, they deserved it. Any victimization that they went through, they must have wanted it to happen to them. They must not want help. No, we're not getting help, we're being denied help. We're spending all the resources that we have to go to fucking places that don't help. Without a guardian, we're screwed. They say I can take care of myself. Obviously, I fucking can't. Obviously, I cannot take care of myself. But they ignore that and talk over me, and it makes it okay. No, they have to do something, but they're not going to. I don't matter. I'm not a pretty white girl. And because I'm not a pretty white girl, I don't matter. I exist for women to victimize. That is the straight and narrow of all of it. Women find men like me to victimize when they don't get what they want from their daddy or their sugar daddy. This asshole won't give me what I want. Well, I'm going to leave, and I'm going to tell Sean and a bunch of other people that you hit me so they'll come and help me. Well, you know what? You don't have to tell me that a dude hit you for me to help you move out. When you say stupid shit to me, when I say, hey, call the cops, and you say stupid shit to me like you don't want to have more problems, you don't want to create more problems, well, you know what that always results in? That always results in some stupid person going back to the dude who's beating her, because most of the time it didn't fucking happen. Most of the time it didn't happen. When she goes back to him, it's not him who's fucking gonna pay the consequences. It's you, the dude that you went to for help. And then, of course, when they're all doing fucked up shit to you because they made a fucking mistake, of course, it's because you wanted to have sex with her and she said no. Really? Are you fucking crazy? Isn't that always your excuse? A woman does something fucked up, it's a man's fault because penis. I fight back. I speak up and I am not heard. I needed help getting my voice heard. Instead, what I got was my time wasted. And then people don't like it when I say, hey, you wasted my time. Don't fucking waste my time with empty fucking words and empty promises, and you care and you'll help, and then what do? Not jack shit. Oh, we got another fucking idiot on here. Of course, they make these accounts all the time, don't they? Of course they do. I've been telling off all my predators that are still on my Facebook. All the people who wanted to hop on, pretend like they wanted to help. Couldn't even listen to a goddamn word I was saying. Couldn't stop making fucking suggestions. They don't care if I'm able to do what it is they're suggesting or not. Like, whoa, hold on a minute, slow your fucking roll. You don't know shit about what's going on, stop making suggestions. Call this place, call that place. Message this place, message that place. Hey, I can't possibly message all of these fucking places. It's not possible. Anyway, I'm going to take another screenshot of this asshat, and then we'll do the thing that we like to do. Of course, hide user on this channel. Blam! You see how easy that is? That's not so easy to do in real life. When you're homeless and you're stuck out here in these shitty conditions, yeah, people know that they can fucking victimize you. They know that you don't have any money. They know they can commit criminal acts against you, and it's fine. You see how serious these guys are taking the situation with the assaults? You see how serious these people are taking the situation? Well, they're not taking any of it serious.
Windows and I have to.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. I can wait a second. Thank you.
Yeah, you're good. The problem with America is we've set up a system where we try to teach everybody it's every man out for himself. And for men, it is that way. We're taught that we're all supposed to lay down and take it when women are abusing us. And anytime a woman cries wolf, we're supposed to come running. If we don't come running, we're horrible people, aren't we? Well, here's the thing. We need to protect all of the victims. We need to not look the other way. The Constitution starts off with we the people. And then, of course, we've got what are supposed to be inalienable rights, but they're not applied that way, are they? The problem is that even though these things are illegal and severely fucked up, nobody's going to listen to an autistic homeless man who can't fucking take care of himself. They're going to take advantage of him, and that's how it is. They're going to take advantage of it's his word versus theirs. When they take advantage of him, when they steal from him, when they fucking con him out of money or resources under, of course, false pretenses and false and empty promises. It's the homeless man's fault, right? It's the disabled man's fault, right? It's his fault because he's a man? Or is it because he's disabled? Or because he's homeless? Well, all three of those are the people that you're taught to hate the most. Oh yeah, and of course, white people. Yes, we all have to hate white people according to the propaganda being shoved down our throats today. So then we got a bunch of ignorant white folks that don't know shit from Shinola who are out there basically just trying to pick on, like a guitar player. They're just trying to get some vagina. That's what a lot of it comes down to. And then, of course, if a man shows interest in you, right? Like, it depends on if he's good looking or not, whether or not he's a human being. If he's strange, you call him a creeper and a weirdo. And you know what? That does hurt. That doesn't feel good. The fact that you treat us like shit because of the way that we look, you don't like the way that we look, you don't like the fact that we're different. Well, guess what? You're different from me. You have boobs. Does that make it okay for me to treat you like shit? That's the difference between you and me. Let's say you got blue eyes. Does that make it okay for me to treat you like shit? Huh? Does that make it a valid excuse? If you've got a vagina, I don't have a vagina. I mean, obviously it's okay one way, but is it okay the other way? Is it okay for me to be that sexist back? Especially when all of the numbers are showing that women are far more likely to be predators in this country. But we can't say that. Oh no. If we do that, we're being sexist. If we're honest about that, we're being sexist. We're trying to deter women's cause. We're trying to stop women from getting their rights. Fuck no. Hell no. But I'm down for the victims, not the gender. If we're going to ignore, well, the male victims because of their gender, that's not okay. If we are going to allow female predators to get away because of their gender, that's not okay. These people want to separate all of these issues where all of these people did, in fact, work together to prevent me from having the resources to turn them in. Of course they would. It's to their benefit. Why would Scott DaCosta or his deputies ever, after Natalie's death, actually try to investigate a crime against me? That's why I went to the Nebraska State Patrol, whose job it actually is. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. Oh, you have to do it by yourself, but you're not allowed to do it by yourself. All the shit that they said in fucking court was fucking bullshit. You get to see I'm trying to jump through these fucking hoops, have been for fucking years. When it's just me, I don't get very far. And then of course I gotta deal with fakes and bullshitters. And a lot of those. People who knowingly, willingly, and intentionally put my life, my friends' and family's lives at risk. No, I'm not gonna fucking forgive you for that. When you show no remorse and cry fucking wolf, hell no. Hell no. You fucked up. You don't get to pretend like I'm the bad guy because you fucked up. Because you were a liar or a fucking coward. None of those are my fault. Here in America, this is what we've taught Americans to be. Why did we teach Americans this? Oh yeah, because of course the government and people who are rich have to have complete control. So we got stupid poor people too, who of course work for the rich assholes. And what does that result in? Rich assholes getting more and more and more and more, and you resulting eventually out on the streets and fucking homeless. Congratulations, that's what you get for being an American. You deserve this for being an American. Because you support this as an American against other Americans. You make excuses why it's okay to do to them. When I get black folks who want to type a bunch of excuses of why it's okay to victimize me, and I look at those excuses and I think to myself, God damn, that's the same exact stuff that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was speaking out against. It's tough, ain't it? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. saying, hey, it's wrong that these things are happening to black folks. But he wasn't just speaking up for black folks, just so you know that. I was never allowed to defend myself and have not been allowed to defend myself to this day. I continue to take victimization after victimization because why? Because I can't take care of myself and I need help. That evidence that I've been trying to show, I need someone to fucking look at it. How goddamn difficult is it for one of these fucking agencies to actually sit down and fucking take some goddamn initiative to do their goddamn jobs and look at the goddamn evidence? Oh yeah, there's the fact that because I have no friends, no actual friends or family. Look how much those people cost me and tell me they're friends and family. Look what they did to actually help and tell me they're friends and family. No, they ain't. These dumb some bitches should have, gone with me to court. Should have made a police report. Should have tried to work together to make sure that every effort that was made was documented, but they didn't. I was forced to do that without the means that they have, without the help or the assistance that they have, without the income that they have, or the spare time that they have. I can barely function. When my anxiety is so great that I literally can't do anything but scream at my fucking telephone, that's what I do. You don't like that? Well, maybe you should take a look at why I have that anxiety. You should take a look at why I am being abused. But none of these fucking pigs are taking that shit seriously. As far as a safe place goes, you know what? If I was to go down to one of their fucking police stations and sit there and work on it there, I'd be fine with that. But someone needs to be there to make them do that. I am being denied my rights as a human being because I am separated from the resources to do the things that I am being asked to do. I am a homeless person who does not have all the money in the world to go spending on all of the shit that I have to spend it on in order to try to get this stuff through the fucking internet to these people. Meanwhile, I can't fucking function. I am physically disabled. And these guys are going out of their way to fucking ignore that too. When you are forcing somebody in a wheelchair to run a fucking marathon, well, you're breaking the goddamn law, you piece of shit. And that's what's wrong with America. The laws apply to some and not to others. It depends upon whether or not America cares. None of my friends care about how much abuse I go through. They're fine with ignoring me because they care about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and, of course, Will Smith and Chris Rock and Jada Pinkett Smith and Gabby Petito and, well, everybody but somebody that they know in real life, in person. See, here's the thing. This shit is not okay. And for me to be in Oregon, the grass is greener bullshit. You know, I needed someone to help me to defend myself against these predators, to help me to turn these things in. And there are people who are supposed to do that, and they did not. I don't want to have to break shit. That shouldn't be a necessity. But you get to see increasingly that it is. That these guys are going to make every excuse to look the other way. When nobody makes the calls with me, they go out of their way to play fucking retarded. Well, you know what? If you're going to play fucking retarded, you're not a friend. Especially if you're going to play retarded for 6 fucking years. If you don't keep your word, you want to kick me in the teeth. Hey, you don't get to fucking bitch, whine, moan, or complain when I post that shit up on YouTube or Facebook. You had a chance to come forward. You had a chance to be honest. But instead, you forced me to do it for you. And then you wanted to throw tantrums like 5-year-olds. Pretend that I'm some sort of a terrible monster for being honest. That I'm giving away your family secrets. No. They're not family secrets. If you're going to tell me something it's an excuse not to help, well, fact is, first of all, that tells me that, yes, I did absolutely try to get help, which is not what the police had to say. Also, that your excuses, no matter what they are, you should not have been offering to help, promising to help, or pretending to care if you don't care and if you had no intention of help and were not going to help. Most of these folks who, well, almost put forth a tiny bit of effort, most of them had ulterior motives. They had things that they wanted. I asked them to do something, they can't do it, and fucking months and months and months and months. When somebody asks me for help, it doesn't take me months to do it. With Shannon Alvarado, as far as calling the fucking cops with me and fucking explaining that shit with Kara Johnson Miles, or doing her drunken bullshit. She did her drunken bullshit. I have no idea where the fuck I even am. I'm not familiar with this town too well, and I might well, I know where the waterfront is, so I'm not too lost. The longer it takes for them to fucking get off their ass, the more resources it costs me. I can't take care of myself. So then, people who offer to help me, who can't fucking come forward and tell the truth, but they want to throw money at me, they don't throw very fucking much at me, and then they expect me, oh, here's $50, you should be fucking unhomeless now. Are you out of your fucking mind? I didn't come to these people for fucking advice and money. That's not what I came to them for. I came to them for help turning in fucking every goddamn one of them. If that's not what you're down with, go the fuck away, you ain't my friend. You don't give a fuck about me. You have shown that in the last 6 years. I literally have no friends. And these people want to talk about how they care. No, you don't care if you're looking the other fucking way. If you're making excuses not to come forward and not to fucking speak up. No, you're not a friend. That is not a friend. That's a fucking manipulator. That's a user. I'm straightforward with people about what I need. There's a lot of folks who wanted to talk the whole fucking shit done and then tell me they were out of time. So of course they don't get to learn much about my situation, but they're busy telling me about theirs. They don't want the whole world to know that shit. Well, if that shit right there is the reason that you can't help, I'm going to tell the whole world, because here's the thing, I did go to you for help. Just like I went to Veronica Bruce for help. Or Missy Bruce. I'm not sure what her last name is actually, now that she's remarried. I don't know Richard's last name. Seward. It's Seward. Missy Seward. Her real name is Veronica Seward. Her maiden name is Veronica Bruce. We got her recorded on my channel as well. And her husband. And of course, evidence posted on my Facebook. Evidence that I tried to get help from her all the way back in 2017 about the abuse. She was drunk and she was an asshole. So I'm supposed to understand that. Somehow that magically, it justifies it, doesn't it? It's not that I didn't go to my friends and family for help. I absolutely did. When they're fucking alcoholics, when they're drug addicts, what kind of fucking help do you think you're gonna get from those people? And then of course you want to tell me that's my choice. No, it's for protection. I am too easy to victimize, and if there's a good group of homeless people, they'll look out for me and at least somewhat make sure I'm not victimized. And because I'm there, I can help to make sure that they're not victimized. If it's a bad group of homeless folks, well, we get to see what's happening there. The cops are not taking this situation seriously. After creating the safety issues that they did, they really do need to call a fucking social worker. I don't care if they're a small goddamn county with zero fucking resources. They're going to do their fucking jobs. I don't think they're figuring into all this how expensive property damage can be. I don't go after innocent people. This is fucking inhumane. This is not fucking okay.